today is the lecture number 2 of coordinate geometry. In the previous class, we have done how to find the length between the two coordinate points given and how to find the gradient or slope or how to find the midpoint. Now, in today's class, we will cover the equation of a straight line. Topic is equation of a straight line. So the equation of straight line, the basic general equation of a straight line is y is equal to mx plus c. This is the equation of a straight line. There are more equations of straight line, but according to syllabus, we have equation y is equal to mx plus c. This is the equation of a straight line. M, we know that this is basically a gradient. Y and x basically a coordinate points, and C is a y-intercept. C is basically a y-intercept. What y-intercept is? For example, what is y-interception? For example, if a line is like this, you can see that this is a point where this line intersecting y-axis. This is a point where this line intersecting y-axis. So this is known as y-intercept. And it is denoted by C. So this is basically a y-interception. Okay, understand?
Yes.
Okay. Now, one more thing we have to cover in this. Those things, it's very important. For example, we know that this is basically y-axis and this is x-axis. If the line is rising upward, if a straight line rising upward, then remember that the slope of this line will always positive. Okay, when the line rising upward, the slope of this line is always positive. And equation will remain the same, y is equal to mx plus c. There is no change in the equation. If the line is going downward, then slope will become negative. These are the first two conditions, but the equation will remain the same. Y is equal to mx plus c in this both conditions. Y is equal to mx plus c. Y equal to mx plus c. But the slope value will be negative. Now, this is the first condition. This is the second condition. Now we have more condition. For example, the line is like this. This is basically a C point. As I told you, this is a y-interception. So now the slope will become 0. And the equation will become y equal to c, because the line is only interacting or intersecting y-axis. You can see that in the third condition, the line is just interacting or intersecting with y-axis, not x-axis. So y is equal to c will become the equation. We can do like this as well. For example, the equation of line is y is equal to mx plus c. As you see, the slope is 0. So we'll put 0. So this will already become y equal to c. This is how we can say that y is equal to c. Yes. Any confusion?
No.
Everything is clear in these three conditions?
Yes.
Okay. That's great. Now we have condition number 4. That's the last condition. Now the line will be vertical. For example, line intersecting x-axis. You can see that this line intersecting x-axis. So when the line is vertical, then slope will be infinite. This is infinite symbol, and x will be equal to b. Okay, x will be equal to b. These are the two conditions. Okay, x will be
Okay.
equal to b. The general form we know, ax plus by equal to, this is the general form of equation. Okay, this is the straight line of equation, y is equal to c, and when the line is vertical, then x equal to b. These are the four conditions that is very important. Yes, any confusion in these four conditions?
No.
That's great. Now we will see how to apply the formulas, how to do the questions. You can get the question like this as well. For example, give you an example question. For example, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 1, this is 2. For example, they have given you a line like this, and they will ask you, tell the equation of this line. So the equation of this line will be x equal to 2. As you see, this is a vertical line and it's cutting at 2. So you can say x equal to 2. If the line is like this, it's cutting y-axis. For example, this is 4, this is 3, this is 2, this is 1. So the equation will become y equal to 4. Yes, Hassan, got it?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Now we will see how to find the equation when the 2 points are given to us. For example, the question is, find the equation of the line passing through A, that is 2, 3, and B, that is 4, 10. Okay?
Yeah.
The question is, find the equation of line. Now, how we can find it? The we have is, we know that the equation is y is equal to mx plus c. So in this, we require to find out the slope gradient and the y-interception. So how to find gradient y-interception? First, we find gradient. The formula, we know that y2 minus y1 we done in the previous class, x2 minus x1. So we have a 2 points, so we'll put the point here. Y2 is 4 and sorry, y2 is 10 and y1 is 3. Divide by 4 minus 2. This will become 7 and 4 minus 2. So 7 over 2 is the slope we got it, or gradient. Okay, this is the gradient we got. Now we need to find out the value of this y-interception. How to find the value of y-interception? That is very important point. I will write y is equal to mx plus c. I know the value of slope is 7 over 2, so I will write 7 over 2x plus c. Now to find out the value of c, I will put the value of x and y. I have 2 points, A and B. It's up to you. You can put the point 2, 3, or you can put the point 4, 10. It's up to you. It will not affect your answer. So right now we are putting 2 and 3. The value of x is 2 and the value of y is 3. So 3, 7 over 2. Here we come 2 plus c. We are doing this to find out the value of c, that is y-interception. This 2 will be cancelled out. So 3 is equal to 7 plus 7 will go to the side and subtract. So the value of c will be -4. Yes, Azan, any confusion?
No, I understand.
So we got the value of c and m. Now we have to put the value of c and m in this. y is equal to m will be 7/2, so I will put 7/2 x, and c is -4, so -1. This will be the final answer and the equation of a straight line. Yes, everything is clear?
Yes.
That's great. Now we will do the second part we have is the finding the parallel perpendicular line question. Okay, find the equation. The heading is parallel and perpendicular. As I told you in the previous class that when the lines are parallel, the slope will be equal. And when the line are perpendicular, m1 multiplied by m2 will be equal to -1. These are the two conditions of a gradient. When the lines are parallel, the gradient will be equal of both the lines. When the lines are intersecting perpendicularly, this means they are making 90-degree angle, or they intersecting 90-degree angle. So m1 multiplied by m2 equal to -1. Now we'll see the question related to this part. Find the equation to the line y equal to 3x minus 5 passing through 1, 7. Okay, I have to write here parallel. So if we find the equation parallel to the line, passing through 1, 7. This is the question. Understand the question?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, now how to solve this question? Listen to me very carefully. Find the equation parallel to the line to the y is equal to 3x minus 5. We have to find the equation which is parallel to this equation and passing through 1, 7. So what I will do, I will first find the slope using this equation. So how to find slope when we have an equation? We know that the equation is y is equal to mx plus c. So if you can see that the slope is this, so I can say the slope or gradient is equal to 3. So by comparing the equation by the general equation of a straight line, we got the gradient, that is 3. But we will not compare c with this. Never. Okay. Why I'm comparing and find the value of m? Because I know that the lines are parallel. So this means that the slope will remain the same. Slope will not change, because when the lines are parallel, the slope will remain the same of the both line. Now, how to find the y intersection? Now listen to me. We know slope is 3, so I will write 3x plus c. Now I will put this point in this equation. Okay. So this will become y is 7, x is 1, 7 is equal to 3 plus 3. 3 will goes to other side and subtract, so the value of c will be 4. So now you can see that we got this gradient from the equation, and we got the y interception using the slope and the point. Now I will find the equation. Equation y equal to mx plus c. The value of m is 3 and the value of c is 4. This is the final answer of this equation. Yes. Any confusion?
Okay.
Everything
Yeah.
is clear?
No.
Now,
Yes.
everything. Yes, okay. Now we will see the perpendicular question. We will see how to solve the perpendicular type question. For example, find the equation perpendicular to the line y equal to 2x minus 3 passing through 6, comma 1. Now this question is very interesting because perpendicular condition is different. So first find the equation of perpendicular to the line. So we are finding the equation which is perpendicular to this line. I will write y is equal to 2x minus 3. I compare this equation by the general equation. So by comparing, I get m equal to 2. Now, in perpendicular, in parallel, we know that the slope or gradient is equal. But in perpendicular, the condition is m1 multiplied by m2 equal to minus 1. This is basically a m1, slope 1. So now, when the condition is for perpendicular, we have to find m2. So I will put the value of m1 in this condition, that is 2. And 2 will goes to other side and divide. So m2 will be equal to minus 1 over 2. In the previous question, the lines are parallel, so we take this slope and we find the equation. But when the lines are perpendicular, we have to find m2 by putting the value of m1 in the condition. So this slope will be used to find the equation. Now this slope will not be used to find the equation. Okay. Now I will find the y-interception. Y is equal to mx plus c. We know that we have to put the point, that is this 1. M is minus 1 over 2, x is 6 plus c. This will be cancelled out, 2 1 the 2 3 the. So this will become minus 3 plus c. Minus 3 will go to the other side and plus. C will be 4. Now I got C4 and M2 minus 1 over 2. So I will put the value y is equal to minus 1 over 2 by putting the value of slope or gradient, and the value of C y-interception is 4. So this will be my final answer. Yes, Adhan, everything clear or not?
No, I don't really understand, like 2m2 equals minus 1, and how do you get m2 equals minus 1 over 2?
This is the condition of perpendicular. We already done this in the previous class. M1 multiplied by M2 equal to minus 1 when two lines are perpendicular. Then the condition is M1 multiplied by M2 equal to minus 1. So the value of M1 is 2. So I put the value of M1 2, and 2 will goes to other side and divide. So the value of M2 is minus 1 over 2.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes, Adhan.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, okay. Now the conceptually things have been covered. Now we are moving towards the questions of past papers. These are some recent past paper questions. So now we will solve this questions. So now the first question we have. Question number 1. AB is a line segment joining A minus 2, 5, B 1, 3. B is the midpoint of AC. B is basically a midpoint of AC. Find the coordinate of C. And the second part is the length. AB is root T. Find the value of T. And the third part is important because we have done these two parts and we have to solve this. Find the equation of the line perpendicular to AB passing through A. Given that, we have to find the equation of a line perpendicular. Okay, I think I've just missed one topic. That's very important topic I missed. Before going to this, I have to cover that topic. Okay. We have done this, but one topic is still remaining. Just remember that. The next topic we have is equation of perpendicular bisector. This is the topic still remaining. Equation of perpendicular bisector. This is the last topic of this chapter. Okay, so for example, I have a line here. It's intersecting like this. This is making 90 degree. So this line is known as a bisector. This is the A point and this is the B point. As you see, this line is cutting the AB line. So this is known as perpendicular bisector. This is known as perpendicular bisector because this line is cutting AB in 90 degree. So that's why it's known as perpendicular bisector. So we can say that this is known as perpendicular bisector of A and B. this always cut down from the center. Okay, these two sides will be equal. Right now it's not look like equal, but I'm telling you this line is cutting the AB line and cutting from the center first thing, and it's cutting at a 90-degree angle. So how to solve these types of questions? So first what we need to do, there are some steps. First we will have to find midpoint. The first step is to find the midpoint. The second step is gradient. As you know that the line is perpendicular bisector. This means that we have to find M2. So second is we have to find gradient and the value of M2 by using the condition M1 multiplied by N2 equal to -1. And the third is equation. We have to make an equation. Okay, these are the three steps to find out the perpendicular bisector. Now, we will do one example. For example, I have a question. I have to find the equation of perpendicular bisector, and the points are, I'm not writing whole question, I'm just writing the points. The question is find the equation of perpendicular bisector of the line segment joining 5, 2 and -3, 6. So the first step is to find midpoint. So the midpoint formula, we know that midpoint formula is x1 plus x2 divided by 2, comma, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So we will find midpoint is 5 minus 3 divided by 2 and 2 plus 6 divided by 2. This will become 2. The point value will be 1, 4. So we got midpoint, that is 1, 4. Now the next step is to find out the gradient. Okay. Next step is find out the gradient. To find out the gradient, we have to use the gradient. How to find gradient? M y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So I'm applying directly 6 minus 2 minus 3 minus 5. This will become 4 divided by -8. 4 1 the 4 2 the, this is -1/2. As I told you, the question is equation of perpendicular bisector. So the condition of perpendicular is bisector minus m1 multiplied by m2 equal to minus. This is basically m1. So I'll put -1/2. M2 equal to -1. Now this negative will be cancelled out. 2 will goes to other side and multiply. So M2 equal to 2. This is a slope we will use to find the equation. Yes, Azan, clear?
Yes.
We got the midpoint, we got the slope. Okay. Now the one thing is still remaining, that is y interception. So now y interception, y is equal to mx plus c. Now remember that to find the y interception, we will put this midpoint, the value of midpoint, that is 1, 4. So 4 is equal to m is 2, and this is 1 plus c. So 4 minus 2, so c will become 2. So y interception is c. Okay, remember that when you have to find out the y interception, use the midpoint points. Don't use the question point. These question point will be used to find out midpoint and gradient. That's it. Now we got the slope as well. We got the y interception as the y is equal to 2x plus 2. This will be our final answer. Yes. Any confusion?
No.
Everything is clear?
Yes.
That's great. Okay. Now the topic is completed. We will see some questions of past paper, then we will end the class. Okay. Now, P is the midpoint of the line segment AC. For example, I have a straight line. P is basically a midpoint of A and C. The point A is -2, 5. B is 1, 3. And we don't know C. Okay. So now I will apply the midpoint formula to find the C coordinate. So right now we know the midpoint value, that is 1, 3. I will write 1, 3. The formula is x1 plus x2. x1 is -2 and x2 we don't know. Divided by 2, y1, and we don't know y2, so I will write y. Now how to find? We have to compare. 1 will be compared with this. This will become 1 equal to -2 plus x over 2. 2 will go to the side, and -2 plus x. -2 go to the side if it's positive, so x equal to 4. So we got the value of x4. Now this will be compared with this. 3 equal to 5 plus y divided by 2. 2 will this to 6. 5 plus y, so this will be y equal to 1. So this is the coordinate of x and y. X is 4 and y is 1. We have done the part B. I think in the previous class we already done, so I'm not solving this part B right now. You just need to go through that video or go through that lecture. Now, this is the part A done. Now, part C say, find the equation of perpendicular to AB that passes through A. So we need to find out the perpendicular to AB. Okay. So A and B, we have a points A and B. We have to find the perpendicular. So can you solve this one? Yes, Azan. Can you solve this one?
Part C.
Try this one. Try this one. Part C.
Part C,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Is the answer y equals 3 over 2x plus 8?
Y
Y equals 3 over 2x plus 8.
x plus 8. So how you solve this one? Can you please explain what you
Yeah.
have done the first step?
The first step I did was m1 equals 3 over 2.
M1 equal to 3 over 2. How you get 3 over 2? You use A or B point?
I use A.
What is the formula of slope? Y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah.
what slope you got? Can you please tell me what you got the value of M1?
Minus 2 over 3.
Minus 2 over 3. And then what is M2?
And then m2 is 3.
Yes. Just 3?
No, 3
No.
over 2x plus 3.
3 over 2. Positive 3 over 2.
Yes.
You got positive 3 over 2. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, great. You got
Yes.
correctly. Now, what is the value of y interception you got?
Y,
You're doing very good. Correctly. Yes.
y equals 3 over 2x plus 8.
Very good. You have done correct. Well done. Great. Now, the next question, find the coordinate midpoint and find the equivalent perpendicular. This is the homework question. You have to solve it. This is the same question that we have done right now. So you have to complete this question.
Okay.
You will get this right now. Q is the point n comma minus 4 minus 1 comma 8 and S is the point 3 comma 2, the length of QR. We have solved this part A in the previous class. Okay. And the second part of this question is find the equation of perpendicular bias. Again, the same question. So I'm skipping this question. You have to do this question because tomorrow is a test. Okay. As I already
Okay.
shared the topics. Okay. This is also included. So I'm just going through these because if there any question that is a little bit difficult or a little bit different, then we will solve that question. Okay. Now the next question is
All
the
right.
equation of a line L is 4y is equal to x minus 5. Find the gradient of the line L. That's a very important thing. How to find the gradient of this one. Remember that the equation is y is equal to mx plus c. Remember that in this question you can see y has a 4. So I have to move this 4 to the other side. Then I will find the gradients. This will become y is equal to x minus 5 over 4. Now I will break the LCM. This will become x over 4 minus 5 over 4. So can you tell me what is the gradient now? In this equation, what will be the
Okay.
gradient? You have to compare. So what will be the gradient? Quickly, quickly. Why are you taking a lot of time? We have to compare this. So gradient will be 1 over 4. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Adan. That's it.
Yeah.
Now, in the next part, the question is find the coordinates of the point where line L crosses y-axis. So what does it mean? Basically, we have to find out the point where the L crosses the y-axis. We have x and y-axis in the graph. So they are saying the point, we have to find out this point where the line L crosses y-axis. This means that when the line crossing y-axis, we have to find out this point. This means that x will be 0. That x is 0 because the line crossing y-axis. So this is the point where the line crossing y-axis. So in this point, x is 0. So you have to put x as a 0. So now, how we can find out the value of y? What we need to do in this question, we just need to put the value x is 0. When we put the value of x 0, then we can get the value of y coordinate. That's a simple thing we need to do in this question. Okay, so how we can do this? This is the line of y. The equation of a line L is 4y is equal to x minus 1. So what we need to do, just put 0 replacing y. So now 4y is equal to minus 5, y is equal to minus 5 over 4. So this means that the point passing crosses the y-axis, the coordinate are 0, 0 comma minus 5 over 4. This is the coordinate when the line crosses y-axis. I hope there is no confusion in this question. Very simple question. Now moving towards the next question. In the next question, A is the point 4 comma 5, B is the point minus 2 comma 8. Find the length. We already done how to find the length. We have a x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. In the second part, find the equation of the line. So what we need to do, we have to find the equation of the line. So for that, we have to find out slope first. Y2 minus y1, so 8 minus 5 and minus 2 minus 4. 8 minus 5 being 3, and this is minus 6. 3 1 the 3 2 the, so minus 1 over 2 is the slope we got it. We got the slope. Now the next step is we have to find out the y-intercept, that is c. For that, what we need to do, I have to put any one point A or B, it's up to me. I put a point, so in this equation, so replacing y by 5, m by minus 1 over 2, x by 4 plus c. So this will 4 1 the 4, 2 1 the 2 2 the 4. So 5 is equal to minus 2 plus c. So minus 2 will goes to the side, it will add, so c will be 7. So we got both the values, we got slope and we got the y-intercept. Now just put the value in this equation, minus 1 over 2 is the slope and positive 7 is the y-intercept. This will be our final answer. I hope there is no confusion in these questions. Now, okay, the equation of a line P is, this is the equation of a line P, and the line L is perpendicular to the line P. So there is another line that is L that is perpendicular to this P. Line L passes through 6 comma 4. Find the coordinate of the point where L crosses x-axis. So we have to find the coordinate of the point where L crosses x-axis. To find out the coordinate of L crosses x-axis, we need a equation of L. We don't have an equation of L. So what we have to do, this is the equation of P. If I compare with this general equation, so the slope will be 4. So MP, this means slope of P is 4. Now the second statement say that line L is perpendicular to P. We know that the perpendicular condition is slope P multiplied by slope of L is equal to -1. Slope of P is 4. So this means that the slope of L will become -1/4. So this will be the slope. We got it because of the condition of perpendicular. Now the line L passes through 6 comma 4. So now we can find out the y intersection with this point and the slope. So y is 4, slope is -1/4, x is 6 plus c. 2 2s are 2 3s are. Now the 4 is equal to -3/2 plus c. -3/2 will go to the side and plus, it will become positive. Now this will become 2 4 the 8, 8 plus 3 will be 11/2. This will be the, sorry, this will be the point, y interception point we got, that is c, 11/2. We got 11/2, we got this point. So the equation will become, the equation of L will become, the equation of L line will become y is equal to -1/4x plus 11/2. Now we find out the equation of L. Now what we need to find out the equation, we have to find out the coordinate of L that crosses x-axis. Now you can see that in this part the line crosses x-axis. This means that y will be 0. Okay, y will be 0. So the first coordinate y is 0. Now I need to find out the x value. So y 0, this means I have to put y 0 in this part. This will become 0 -1/4x plus 11/2. Okay, so how we can simplify this? So 11/2 will goes to the side, become negative -1/4x. 4 will goes to other side and minus minus will be cancelled out. 4 will goes to the side and multiply. This will become 44/2 is equal to x. 2 1s are 2 2s are 2 22s are 44. So the value of x is 22. So the final answer will be 22 comma 0. This will be our final answer. Okay, that's it. Now okay, this is the same question, you have to do it, try this one. Okay, a is a point, b is a point given, find the coordinate of midpoint. We know how to find midpoint, we already done this type. In the second part, line L is a locus of a point at a equidistance. The same concept, don't worry about the word locus. We need to find out the equation. Okay, that's a simple thing. Now question number 7, again the same type of question that we all. Now the last two question, and then we have come, then the topic is completed. Now the next question a little bit different, but the very simplest question. D is the point 4 comma 6 and E is the point E comma E. Okay, the length of DE is 20, the length of DE is 20. Form an equation in E and solve it, finding the possible coordinate of E. Show your working. The question is very easy. Just you need to understand how we can solve this one and how we can find out the values of E in this question. So what we need to do, the length of D is given us, DE is given as 20. The length of D is 20. So we will apply the distance formula. The length distance is DE. Now the formula is x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1. So we will apply this. So this will be x2 minus x1 plus y2 minus y1. Now to remove the root, I have to apply a square on both sides. This will be cancelled out, this will be cancelled out. 20 equal to e minus 4 whole square plus e minus 6 whole square. Okay, now we can use the formula to open this e minus 4 whole square. What formula we can use? A minus b whole square formula, that is a square minus 2ab plus b square. I hope you all know this formula. So the formula will be open. Now it will become e square minus 80 plus 16 plus, then it's also apply e square minus 12e plus 36 equal to 20. Now we need to simplify this and making up one equation. So how we can simplify this? You can see that e square and e square will become 2e square. Now 8e and minus to the minus 4e 16. Sorry, I have written one thing wrong here. No, 16 plus 36 will become 52. Now I will move 20 to other side, so it will be subtract. So 2e square minus 4e, 52 minus 20 will give us 32 positive equal to 0. Now you can see that it's become a quadratic equation, but if there is any possibility of taking common, we can take common. 2 is the common, we can take it. E square minus 2e plus 16 equal to 0. 2 will goes to other side and become 0. So e square minus 2e plus 16 equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation we get. So now when you apply quadratic formula, or you can directly, if this question come in paper 2, you can directly apply using calculator. So you get the two values of e. Okay, the value of e will get 8 and 2. So you will get these two value of e. So your final answer will, because you can see that e point is e is the point that is e comma e. So the final answer will be 8 comma 8 or 2 comma 2, because in this question you can say the e point is e comma e. So you can write 8 comma 8 or 2 comma 2, not 8 comma 2 or 2 comma 8. Okay, I hope everything is clear. That's the final answer to this question. Very simple question, just you need to understand the basic concept what we need to do. Okay, now moving towards the last question of the class, then the topic will be completed. A is the point minus 2 comma 3, B is the point 4 comma 5. Find the coordinate of midpoint. We already know how to find midpoint. We already done this topic in the previous class. Show that the equation line AB is 3. We have to show that. I already give one question like this to you. You have to try this one. This one. Now the last part I am solving for you. Okay. Last part, show that the equation line, we have to show that, we have to prove that. So now first we need to find out the slope. X2 y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. So this will become 2 over 6. So this will become 1 over 3. This is the slope we got. Now what I need to find out, I need to find out the y-intercept, that is c. So for that I have to put the point. I am taking this point. So 5 is equal to 1 over 3 4 plus c. So 5 is equal to 4 over 3 plus c. 5 minus 4 over 3 equal to c. So the value of c will become 11 over 3. Now we got the value of slope, we got the value of y-intercept. Now we have to just put in the general equation 1 over 3x plus 11 over 3. Now the denominator are same. So 3x plus 11. 3 will goes to the side. 3y is equal to x plus 11. This will be your final answer, and that's what we need to show that. So that's it. The topic is completed. I hope everything is clear. If still you have any question, you can ask me. Allah Hafiz.